Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ashir Kirk here with Measure Tones Institute of Quran and Bismillah, let's get started. The first combination is Ba, Kha, Ta. This next letter will require just a little bit of an explanation. It's called Ta Marbuta. I'm going to put the phonetics up here on the screen. Take a look. Ta marbuta means like the ta that's tied up essentially, right? So if you imagine the letter ta and then you take both ends at the top and you close them, it's kind of like, like you're tying the top, right? Marbuta is like tied. So anyway, this is a combination of the letters ha and ta. So there's certain times when you'll pronounce it like a ta, and certain times you'll pronounce it like a ha. So when do I pronounce it like a ta? When do I pronounce it like a ha? So essentially, this letter only comes at the end of a word. I don't want to get too technical, but if I'm reading it and let's say it's at the end of a word and I don't stop on that word, I keep going to the next word, then I'll pronounce the ta. For example, بقرة لا فارض ولا بكر. بقرة لا فارض, right? So I said this word, I didn't stop on baqarah, I kept going past it, and so I pronounced the ta. However, if I stopped on the word baqarah like that and I didn't move on to the next word, then it would take the ha sound. Baqarah, baqarah, right? And so this letter is called ta marbuta. It is a combination of the letters ta and ha. That's the best explanation I can give you. So, moving right along, this next letter is ha. So you're already familiar with this one from previous videos, inshallah. Next combination, ba, ta marbuta. So this is another way ta marbuta can appear. This is how it's going to look when it is at the end of a word and it's connected to the letter that's before it. The one that we saw just two letters behind us right now, that's how it looks standalone, when it's standing alone. And this, on this ba ta marbuta, this is how it looks at the end of a word when it is connected to a letter that is before it. Pretty much the rest of the alphabet. Next, ya, ha. So as you probably have noticed, ta marbuta and ha are pretty much twins. The only thing that distinguishes between the two, or that's different between the two, is ta marbuta has the two dots, which, you can use that to help you remember this is ta marbuta and the other one is ha. All right, next one gets a little tricky, but it doesn't have to be. So this is ta ha. This is another way that ha can appear at the end of a word, attached to the letter that's coming right before it. And so if ha and ta marbuta are identical, then logically speaking, it would make sense that you can also write ta marbuta at the end of a word like this and just add the two dots. And that's what we have in this next example. Noon ta marbuta. Noon ta marbuta. All right, another way that ha can be written, typically you would see this at the beginning of a word. Next, ya, ha, ba. So you see that ha, this is one way that ha might appear in the middle of a word. There's another way that it can also appear in the middle of a word, and when we get to that, inshallah, I'll show you. So ha is one of those letters that, mashallah, it's very diverse in the ways that it can be written at the beginning of a word, middle of a word, and end of a word. Next, ba, ha, alif. Pretty straightforward. Next, ba, ha, mim. And finally, dal, one of those letters that whatever comes after it does not connect. However, they do connect to whatever comes before them. Inshallah, I'll make a video explaining what those letters are that do not connect to what come after them, inshallah ta'ala. So until our next lesson, thank you for watching. If you benefited, please do subscribe, like, share, let people know. If you're not a person that needs a video like this, then please share it with people who do need it. Jazakumullahu khaira. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Mm-hmm.